Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 28, Week 1, Round 3. Well, the first two rounds of this week have gone really well. I've played a very offensive-heavy game plan and things worked out. My opponent this round, however, looks to be a bit higher quality and has the advantage on me in terms of roster. So I shifted gears and let's hope it doesn't backfire on me. My opponent's name is GAC. So let's look at the matchup. The Hotbot overview shows that we are pretty even, green and red. He has a little bit more, but importantly, his red is in the more advantageous spots. Looking at stats so far, with a lifetime of 867,000 in the old format, he was a pretty good player, participated all the time. You can see he loves to go undersized, so I'm looking at an efficiency player. Both of my first two rounds were one-shot full clears, and my score so far is 4,114. His is 4,109, so he obviously also has two one-shot full clears so far this week. Looking at the roster, he's got a slight advantage on overall GP, and that also translates to a slight advantage in top 80 and top 65 GP. I've got 20 more Zetas. We're about even on Omicrons because he's got a couple that are territory wars and I don't. We're basically even on speed, but he has got 33 more Gear 13 characters than I do, which is something I've come to expect. And again, that advantage is a little bit minimized in 3v3 because we're not using as many characters overall between offense and defense. Comparing mods, and while I do have the advantage in total 6-stop mods, he's got a couple more mods with high-speed secondaries, and then I've got a couple more on low. It's basically even. But when we get to the relics, like always, it is not even. He's got about 150 more total relic levels than I do, and as usual, I'm at a disadvantage when we look from about tier 5 and above. Coming to Galactic Legends, and I am at a disadvantage this time. He has 4 to my 3. And when we look at our key characters and ships, you can see his Piet is Relic 9. So his Executor is definitely faster than mine. Now, interestingly, when I scouted my opponent in the previous several 5v5 matches, he was actually keeping all of his GLs for offense. So while I don't know that he'll keep all of them in 3v3, I would be very surprised if he sets more than one, maybe two. So that gave me the freedom to go ahead and set one of mine on defense. In fact, I made my entire defense quite a bit stronger than I had in the first two rounds because I also noticed he likes to keep Executor for offense. So the last several matches, I've been kind of playing efficiency and hoping my ships will hold. Well, in this case, I know they won't hold because his Executor is going to beat mine. So I need to be very efficient and hope that my improved defense can steal enough banners to get me a win. We are pretty much in the middle of the night again, unfortunately for me. Let me show you how I've changed my defense. Up here in the front, I went with the kind of A- squads. So Gas, CLS, Darth Revan, Qui-Gon Jinn, and then Grievous. He's already taken out my Grievous for a 69, so probably a Wampa solo there. And then up top, I made it a little heavier as well. We went BAM, my Hux squad. This Boba Dengar Zam team that my brother Boba Fett is running, I decided to switch up leadership and follow his suit there. Phasma's not great, but there's Shock. So a little better up top, definitely better than what I've been setting down below. And then in the back, along with Newt and Maul that I have been setting, I also set my Jedi Master Kenobi, although he doesn't have the ultimate. So assuming he comes through the front with at least one GL left, I'm expecting him to be able to clear it. But again, I just want to steal enough banners to potentially get me an efficiency win. In the back ships, I've done what I've normally been doing with Executor, Empire, and Radis. So let me show you what I'm up against. Here we've got a Padme team with GK and Barriss. We've got Qui-Gon. We've got an EP, but no Vader or Mara here. We've got a crew squad and a Sidious team as well. Jumping down to the bottom, and we are looking at Mon Mothma, a Biggs Wedge Cholo squad, a pretty standard Bosk team, his own Grievous team, and a Phasma squad. So he put a lot of highly relic teams, but really only 1 or 2 A- kind of B+ teams out here, which again drives home the idea to me that I have to be really, really efficient and I can't mess any of these up, and I still have to be wary of GLs in the back. So let's work our way through this bottom section and then see what's in the back, and we'll figure out a plan. I'm going to try and get through here as both efficiently and as lightly as possible to save as much as I can for what might be hiding in the back. We will start with Grievous. We'll do what he did, I think, at least, and we will go with the Wampa solo. Now, it does have Dengar along with Grievous in B2, so I'm going to go straight after, well, I was going to go straight after Droideka, but I guess we didn't even get a chance to. So now I'm stuck hitting him with him having damage immunity. So that is frustrating. Kind of the number one thing I didn't want to have happen. But in the meantime, I will build up my I'll build up all of my offense. We'll keep getting protection back whenever we need it, and as soon as he comes out of damage immunity, we'll just kill him. Him? Her? I don't actually know. Do that again, get protection back. One more big hit should do it. Almost. Alright. So I think we basically traded exactly the same result at this point. Against Mon Mothma, I'm going to go ahead with my troopers. I did this last round. It seemed to work fine. I definitely outspeed them. So we will hope this works again just as well. So we'll put this on dark, go after Pow. And then hopefully get Kara down before she even has a chance to attack. Bummer. So now I'm going to have to kill her twice, and now they are giving me problems. I don't think any of this does anything. I know it gives some turn meter, but they're all stunned at the moment, so I kind of just have to hit her. I hope this did not go badly. I mean, it's already going badly. I hope it doesn't end badly, I guess is what I'm saying. Switch back over to Pow. Since she has protection or potency up, I'm going to have to kill her twice regardless. And possibly more than twice. Don't need to do that. Just keep killing her until we can somehow get rid of the potency. Maybe that? Nope. There we go. Now she'll die for real. So that didn't feel great when we were all stunned, but turned out with a 57, so I can't complain. Against Bosk, I am going to burn one of my premium teams in Han and Chewie, which doesn't feel great, but my opponent doesn't generally place gas on defense, so I think I'm safe to use them here. I'm going to go ahead and stun Boba out of the gate, since he is Relic 8. And then I'm going to switch and work down Bosk. Well, at least that's the plan, is to work down Bosk. Currently, Wedge is getting the brunt end of things. Alright, one kill on Boba. We are not coming out of this with nice banners at all. But the point is just to win. Well, this did a great job on his part of stealing some banners. Alright, against his Han, Wedge, Biggs, and Captain Han, I'm going to actually go, I think, with my Padme, which is just Padme, Mace, and Ahsoka. I think this is overkill. I really considered several other options. But in the end, my Padme, Mace, and Ahsoka, they're all like Relic 2 and 3. They're not very highly Reliced at all. So maybe it won't be as big of an overkill as I think. And hopefully it works. I think it should, but let's clear those buffs. I guess I should be trying to hit Han first. That was dumb. I need to remember to call in Padme because Ahsoka's going to assist regardless. And we should be able to spin up soon. Oh, I should have kicked Biggs. Well, we're going to get through this, but we're not going to get great banners again. Alright. In the spirit of trying to get through lightly, I'm going to see if I can take my Geos here. Now, my only concern is he has Red Trooper. And that AoE of his can do some damage. But all of my Geos are faster than his team. And so I should be able to get out and take him down before he even gets attacked, I hope. Because there's no tank here protecting him. So there we go. Nice. Alright, these guys both have AoEs as well. I'm probably going to get hit. There we go with one. I will go ahead and heal the next chance I get. Try and get back that protection. And then with my assisting, hopefully get back the rest of it. 57 would be nice. Another 55. Well, there's definitely the advantage for him to go second if he gets to see the score he needs to beat. But for now, I just want to see what's in the back. And in the back he put no GLs. None at all. Well, as you can see, the ships are done. I had a problem with my video. I went through and attacked all the ships and cleared the entire back. I finished my entire round and the video didn't record. So I have a beautiful 20-something minutes of my audio voiceover with no video to go with it. So let me explain what happened. This is super anticlimactic, but it is what it is. I went against his Empire fleet first. I knew he had that 7-star interceptor, so I was worried, but my Malevolence got a 67. My Finalizer took care of his Home 1 for 72, and my Negotiator took care of his Finalizer again for 72. Then in the back, I was able to use my Bosk and Mando and Grief to get a 57 on the Bad Batch. I took my Jedi Master Luke against his Iden for a 57. I took my Jedi Knight Revan against his Jango Zam for a 56. I used Jedi Knight Luke against his Newt and got a 57 there. And the last squad for me to take out was his Akbar, and I used Crew, Kylo, and Watt for that for a 57. So I was hyper efficient. I was really worried though, super stressed the whole way that I was going to screw up because I really felt like I couldn't afford to lose a battle. As it turned out, I could, because I put up a 2067. My opponent went through here in the front, and he dropped a battle on my Qui-Gon Jinn. But he finished it up, and he actually went to the back, and he tried my... Oh, he's still attacking. He's going after my Jedi Master Kenobi. So he might not be done, but he's already lost. So props to him for continuing the fight. It's what I would do too. I would practice and get as much info as I could for the future, but him dropping 2 battles makes this a win for me. I am sorry this is end up being a really short video because I lost half of it, but it is what it is. I can't get it back, and hopefully I won't have those kind of problems going forward. I want to say thank you to KOC for the match, and thank you all for watching. I'm super stoked. First time I've had a 3-0 week in a long time, so really happy about that. And I will see you again next week in our next round.